Hi, I'm Dr. Keith Johnson. One of the reasons I'm on the plateau of examining the Bible is because I've gotten a lot of questions that have to do with personality and application on how the Bible verses work to how you should live. And that's a big application. That's a lot of general questions. One of the most important of all the Bible verses that I know in the Bible is what I consider this. For we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them that are called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. All things work together for good to them that love God. Now this Bible verse promises that no matter what goes on in my life, or what mistakes I happen to be making, or what direction I might accidentally take that I shouldn't take, that God promises it'll work towards my good. Now, how does he do that? I don't know. I'm not God. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I've seen many times where I would wonder where my mistakes would end up, and we go to bed at night worrying about where our mistakes will end up. In fact, that's some of our trouble. We're constantly worrying. And Jesus said to us, never worry under any circumstance. He doesn't want us to worry. God wants us to be at peace. That's why Jesus said to the disciples, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. We need to believe that God knows what he's doing, and that no matter what happens to us, as long as we have learned to love him, we're going to be okay. He promises, or as Paul put it very clearly and bluntly, I know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. Now let me make this very clear. You are called by God. Every one of you, whoever you are, wherever you come from, whatever your background, every one of you has been called by God. But some of you will choose not to answer. Some of you don't understand the benefits or the glory or the power or the courage that God has to offer you. You don't understand the love and the companionship that God wants to give you. And he begs to work at getting hold of you and helping you understand your worth. What shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? If you had been the only person on earth, Christ would have died for you. Jesus died in your place to take care of the things you did wrong. And he took the penalty. The wages of sin is death. Jesus paid that penalty because he loves me and because he loves you. I don't understand how or why, but he says that he does, and because he says it, I trust him. I trust in the Lord with all my heart. I believe that he wants to take care of me, and he will. And according to Paul, he knows that anything that happens to us turns out for good according to what God needs it to do. For I know that all things work together for good to them that love God. That takes the burden off you and me. It takes the burden off me of trying to understand what God is doing, or knowing and trusting that whatever God is doing is going to be for my betterment. Whatever is happening because I'm going to learn from it, and people are going to be better because of what I've learned. And I know that everything works together for good because I have learned to love God. So you want your life to turn out okay. You want to stop worrying about sickness, and you don't understand why your family's falling apart, or for some reason you don't have enough money, or for some reason there's not enough around you. You don't have enough possessions or something like that. You need to understand, I know everything that happens to us works out for our good because we love God, for them that are called according to his purpose. You and I are called according to his purpose. And once you know that those things are going to work towards your betterment, you'll sleep better. You'll think better. You'll take time to make certain decisions and to decide what you're trying to accomplish with your life. believe and trust in what God has to offer, and know, as Paul said, that all things work together for good to them that love God.